Hey there, it's me, Allie from bakingthemoment.com. Today I want to talk to you about this perfect peach pie recipe. It's magnificent. It's loaded with tender, juicy fruit, swimming in a sweetly spiced glaze. Cradled in the flakiest, most buttery pastry crust you've ever tasted. Best of all, you can use frozen fruit or fresh, and if you're really short on time, you can use a store-bought pie crust. Let's get started with the filling. You're gonna need 3 pounds of peeled, pitted, and sliced peaches. There are 3 to 4 peaches per pound if you're buying fresh, so that would be about 9 to 12 fresh peaches. Or you can use frozen peach slices. At my grocery store, they're sold in 1 pound bags, so I used 3 bags of frozen peach slices. You don't even have to thaw the peaches before you start. Tip the peaches into a large pot and add sugar, cornstarch to thicken the juices, lemon juice, a little bit of cinnamon, and a hint of freshly ground nutmeg. If you've never used freshly ground nutmeg before, you've got to try. The flavor is truly incredible. Just buy whole nutmeg and scrape it over a microplane. Or if you want to use pre-ground, you can. You just might want to use a little bit more. Toss all these ingredients lightly together just until all the fruit is coated. Cook the mixture over medium heat, stirring every so often so that it doesn't burn on the bottom. Once the peaches have become a little bit more tender and the juices have really thickened into like a glazy kind of a consistency, you're good to go. Take this off the heat and allow it to cool completely. If you like, you can stop right there, place the filling in a container, and keep it in the fridge until you're ready to use it. Or you can process it in canning jars. I've got instructions how to do this on my strawberry jam recipe, which I'll link to in the description. If it's processed and canned, it'll last in the cupboard for a couple of months at room temperature. Once the filling has cooled completely, you can transfer it into your pie shell. If you like, you can use store-bought pie crust, but I really love to make it homemade. I have a recipe on my website for the flakiest pie crust you will ever taste. It bakes up tender and buttery. The flavor balanced against the sweet pie filling is like nothing else. So I prepared my bottom crust ahead of time. I just rolled it out to be like an inch, maybe an inch and a half, bigger than the size of my pie pan. And then I just tucked it in and let it chill. After the peach pie filling has gone into the bottom crust, just dot it with a little bit of unsalted butter. This is going to give the pie a richer flavor. Next comes the top crust. I love to do a lattice top pie, not only because it looks gorgeous, but it's also got built-in vents, so as the pie bakes, it allows steam to escape. It looks really complicated, but once you get the hang of it, there's really nothing to it. If you want a more detailed explanation of how to do a lattice top pie crust, there's a step-by-step tutorial. Just check out the link that I'm putting in the description. Once you've got your lattice pattern all laid out, you just want to trim any of the excess pie crust that's hanging too far over the sides of the pie pan. Then turn it under and crimp it. This will seal all the goodness inside. Next, you're gonna egg wash the top of the pie just to bring out all that golden brown goodness. Crack an egg into a small bowl, add a tablespoon or two of water and whisk it together, then brush the mixture all over the top of the pie and around the edges. I also like to sprinkle a little coarse sugar all over the top. It just gives it like a pretty adornment and an extra little hit of crunch and sweetness. Bake the pie in a hot oven until the filling is bubbly and thick and the crust looks burnished golden brown. It's a good idea to wait until the pie has cooled completely before slicing into it. This way the slices hold their shape a little bit better and you won't have filling spilling out of the sides of your pie. This peach pie recipe tastes like a bite of pure sweet summer. It's intensely peachy, just sweet enough, with just a hint of warm spice. The juicy sweet fruit contrasts so beautifully with the buttery pastry. I made this pie over Labor Day weekend for a barbecue at my friend's house, and it was gone before I even got a chance to taste it. Everybody loved it so much, and I really think you will too. Give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you love the recipe. If you do, it would really help me out a lot if you gave this video a like. And if you enjoy watching baking videos, then please think about subscribing to the Baking the Movement channel. That way, you can be notified every time I come out with something new. Enjoy!